So this is my Ford E350 shuttle bus. Just bought it. Runs pretty good. Drove it on the interstate. Probably about 50 miles, 60 miles. I was running about 75 the whole time. The outside's not in bad condition. Could use a good cleaning. We've got place for like a wheelchair lift here. Used to be a generator here, that's why so much oil and stuff. Electric hookups. Let's go inside and I'll tell you a little bit more about this thing. So it does have a little rust, as you can see. It's nothing crazy, it's not gonna hurt anything. I can make it look better. You know, it is what it is. With the cockpit here, nothing crazy. The door does work pretty well. It's electric. It's pretty cool. Nothing crazy. No drink holder though. It's kind of disappointed about that. That's new. I haven't looked at that sort of like battery gauge or whatever. I got a trash bag and a broom, my tripod. 2 seats here. Probably gonna leave these here. I mean, they're not hurting anything, and you know, people can ride in them. But this used to be a mobile pet grooming sort of bus ordeal. So there's a lot of pet hair, dog hair, cat hair, llama hair, I don't know. Got the air conditioner up there. Not 100% sure how well that works. But this thing has been hooked up for electricity already. It won't be too hard. I'm probably just gonna have some batteries or one of those like big, like sort of like a generator, but it's just all electric. Like I said, there's some grease there. I'm not sure what this thing was. It looks like a cabinet. I don't know why. I should have told them to take it out. Like I said, I just bought this thing today. Floor doesn't look too bad. This spot right here, it almost works perfectly to where the beds, I'm gonna put bunk beds right here in this area. But just be able to perfectly put the bed over that. It's not gonna be in the way. Might do two like maybe 3 bunk beds. Looks like they got a light hooked up here already. Probably gonna take that down. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do this yet. I'm kind of just gonna make trips to Lowe's and just start building stuff. I've got somewhat of a plan. This back area is gonna be for just like this is a mountain biking channel. It hasn't started yet. This will be the first video, but this is gonna be where we park our mountain bikes. I'm gonna have some form of a holder, probably hold like 3 bikes back here. That way they're never outside, they're always safe. It's big enough to where we can get kayaks in here. I mean, even dirt bikes, all that stuff. So that's gonna be nice. All this floor, this holes and things right here, they're gonna be covered up. I'm just gonna put like 1/2-inch plywood down. Nothing crazy. It'd be easy to cut, easy to put in. I might paint it, I might not. I was thinking about doing like everything gray and white in here. I'm probably not gonna do anything with the walls. I mean, they're fine. Once I get it cleaned up, they'll look good. This isn't gonna be like a crazy tiny home or anything like that. It's just gonna be, you know, I'm gonna take this thing camping a couple times a year. Probably not even on really long trips, you know, 2 hours away, if that. So just something cool. I got it really cheap. Just gonna see where it goes. It gives me a way to, you know, to haul bikes. That's basically what I wanted to buy one of these for, and then turn into like, you know, I can go camping for a weekend or a week or whatever. So it's just this is what it is. We're gonna start working on it. I'm gonna start cleaning up all this dog hair, all this wood and stuff. Probably just gonna move it to the back for now. Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This stuff is like matted to the floor. I'm wishing I would have like opened up all the windows when I went down the road. Because this dog here is really going to be a challenge. I see like 2 trash bags coming out of here. Got some baking soda to help clean. So I think the first rule of business here is I'm going to take these lines out. All this electrical stuff. I don't want to, but there's no way I'm ever going to get the dog hair out of it. I don't know if it'd be easier just to take it out, clean it off, and then put it back in. But as you can see, like, I swept the stuff. Dog hair is not coming out of it. It's pretty bad. Yeah, like I said, the dog hair is going to be the worst part about this whole thing. The floor, all that stuff will be easy. But I've been sweeping for like 10, 15 minutes straight now, and it's just like, I'm not getting anywhere. It's all kind of like, I don't know, it's like up in everything. Just sticks to everything, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's way up in the air conditioning, up in here. It's just gonna be a pain. Whatever that is, a speaker box, the door springs, all of it. So I got a lot of stuff swept up. I'm gonna have to get in here with like a shop vac or something. Most of the dog hair is gone. Like, places like this, you just can't get to it with the broom. But I've kind of got somewhat of an idea of what I'm going to do. The floor seems pretty level. There's good anchor points, so I'm just going to take like a 1/2-inch plywood and just make a new solid floor, cover up all this like ugly stuff. It's going to be hard. Going to have to cut a bunch of angles like there, right there. Probably going to the wires that run there to this mess. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. It's not really in the way. I can probably just lift it up when I put the plywood down. This is going to kind of get in the way of where the bunk beds are going to go. So the way they're going to work, done some measuring. The first one's going to be pretty low to the ground, like 20 inches. And then the next one's going to be probably right around 5 feet. Because this kind of curves right there. But they almost come out perfectly where this is going to come. That's most of the hair I've gotten up. But probably just like put an extra 2x4 here. Just run it down that, or 2x3, whatever that is already there. And it'll come out perfectly even with the beds. And believe it or not, I need 75 inches to make the platform. From that wall to here, it's exactly like 75 inches. So maybe bring it back like an inch. I was going to use like, I don't know, 4x4s and 2x4s just to make it. I was wondering if I could make it 3 beds high. Not sure if I can. There could be a lot of people sleeping in this thing. It's sort of just like an overnight, you know, something to sleep in. Over in this area, I know I'm going to build a table over this. Not like a big table, just like tabletop and a bench on each side. Back here, I don't have to have a whole bunch of room back here. I'm probably just going to make, you know, pretty much from, you know, where the wheel well ends, where the bed's going to be setting and over is going to be, so where, like I said, I'm going to put my bikes and things like that. I was thinking of a way, like, I'm going to secure them back here, like when I'm driving. If the wall's sturdy enough, I might just make it to where they, like, it hangs on the wheel and just hangs down, and then do something along the bottom here that kind of like holds them in place. Not too sure about that yet. I mean, if anything, I'll just stand up. I'll build something to slide the front tire into, and they'll be good to go. This is going to get covered up. I'm going to try to waterproof where this is. This isn't the actual floor. They cut this out and put a piece of plywood in there. It's starting to rot. I'm going to have to waterproof this just so, like, you know, when I'm driving, rain and stuff doesn't splash up on it from the back wheel. That's more than likely what's happening here. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do there. I'm gonna seal it somehow, maybe by like a thin rubber mat or something like that. Just cut it into place and put it down. Because everywhere else the floor is fine. It's just like where they had the sink. So I think they had a sink here, and it's still pretty solid. So like a soft spot there. But all this is going to be covered up, you know, with 1/2-inch plywood. And it's going to be secured. Like, I'm going to more than likely bolt it into these metal things that go across here. And then, just like on all the corners, things like that, find something solid on the bottom and bolt it through. I mean, really just like self-tapping screws for metal will work fine. But most of the floor is completely solid. It's just where they had like sinks and stuff in here. Like, this is a full operation. And from what they said, it was going until like 2 days ago. Like, they got a new one, switched everything over in a day, and put this on Facebook Marketplace. I found it. It was a really good deal. I was like, I'm gonna go get this thing. So the guy said there was like 16 people that wanted to come look at it today, which is the day I bought it. I was like, you know, what time are they coming? So I got there before them. I got it. Sorry, whoever else was looking at this thing. It's mine now, though. But I'm gonna run the plywood more than likely all the way up to like this front section. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that yet. Maybe just, I don't know. I'll probably just cut it off right here, because all this is solid. There's gonna be something here covering all this up. I'm not gonna do a refrigerator, nothing like that. Probably just like a good, like a Yeti cooler, or, you know, like I said, it's not gonna be like long term. I'm not living in this thing. But they got this thing wired up good. The only thing is, I'm gonna have to take all this, I don't know what you call it. I'm gonna have to take all this off just to clean it, which sucks. But the hardest part, you know, like the seats and all that, they're already out. I don't know if this is permanent or what. The lights are here, but I don't know how to turn them on. I don't know if this air conditioner works. It's not a big deal if it doesn't. Not too worried about air conditioning and heat. I did take the filter out of it because this thing's dirty. There is no cover on the top either, so on the outside, there's nothing covering that up. This thing here, like I said, I have no clue what works and what. I know it drives, and it drives really good. I had no issues at all coming here. It's like a 50-mile trip. Only interstate, I was going like 70, and there was like one big mountain. Had no issues at all. I got a spot up here. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. I've been thinking, like, I've seen people that have redone these, and they kind of just like took everything off the roof, all that stuff, and did like just framed everything and had drywall. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. More than likely not. I'm definitely gonna clean these walls off really good, scrub them down. If they look bad, I'll paint them, or I'll figure something out. Cause some of it's gonna be covered up. Like this whole area here is gonna be covered by the beds. I'm gonna have like a love seat or a sofa. I don't know if I'm gonna build one or if I can buy one. The space here is tight. I'm gonna put something like that there. I'm gonna have like a counter here or something. This whole area, I'm not positive what I'm gonna do with yet. But my idea is like a countertop here, maybe some cabinets. Probably not cabinets, I'm not 100% sure yet. Because whatever we put here, we're going to lose these bottom windows. They do open. None of them have screens. I don't know where I'm going to find screens. I'm sure I can find something that works. Like, it'll slide into there. I can build something that, like, goes over. Maybe, like, some magnetic stuff. I'm not 100% positive yet. But more than likely going to remove this. It's not solid. Judging by the dog hair in it, it's never going to be used again. So I'll just remove that. Not exactly sure how that works. There's like a ground there for that heater that's going to keep it from turning, like keep the van from turning on, or bus, whatever it's called. But today's day 1, so this is going to be episode 1, and I didn't do anything. I swept a little bit. Like, I've been in the car. I drove basically an hour there, an hour back, and then I took the guy was nice enough to let me leave the tags on to drive it home since the DMVs and everything are closed. So right after I got back, I drove all the way, another hour and then an hour back. So been in the car like 4 hours today. Just don't feel like messing with much. I gotta get like a shop vac or a heavy duty vacuum cleaner. I want to get this stuff out of here. I don't have a truck, so I can't haul it off. I don't want to have things like out in my yard, so just trying to keep this as clean as possible. But tomorrow, I'm gonna get the floor clean, try to get as much of this dog hair out as I can, and then I'm gonna put the new floor. I guess it's just plywood. It's probably not. If the plywood doesn't look good, I'll go ahead and buy some laminate or something, nothing crazy. But that's it for episode 1.